Shalom. Call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of the GMS, including the elders that came before them, taught us his truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity. The hopeful elect tabernacle of David. The brother Yahshua back with a quick lesson. All right. And going into how things are speeding up. All right. Dealing with time. All right. So let us start with 2 Peter 3 and 8 and get an understanding of the time like Issachar used to have. All right. And I'm sure they still do. Okay. 2 Peter 3 and 8. But, beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. The Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. So, to the Most High, Yahweh Shem Shai, the last days started when Yahweh Shai was on the scene. Okay, some idiot, which I probably do a little lesson on. He goes to the World War III daily update, and he puts a comment, and he says, "There's always been wars and rumors of war." Well, look, nigga, for the last 2,000 years, that's when the last days started. But you're so fucking ignorant, you don't salaki about my French. You don't even understand that. This is Psalm 90 and 4. For in your sight, 1,000 years are but a day that passes, or a watch of the night. What is a watch? Stand on your watch. Okay? Stand on your watch. Okay? So, yeah. Yeah. These are the last days. Where's, let's see. So, I could bear with me. I want First Peter. Is it 3 and 12? What is it? So I can bear with me. First Peter 4. All right, First Peter 4 and 7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. All right. We are in the last days. The end of all things, right? Yahweh Shai has been gone now for 2,000 years. Right, that's 2 days, right? We're in the third day, okay? Meaning we're at the end, all right? Matthew 24. Let's get KJV here. All right, so what I'm looking for. Right here. Slocket. Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days, these last days, should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right? These days are flying by, and people are losing their minds. And you can see, I got friends that are just acting like totally different people, right? And if I didn't know what I do know, I would be like, nigga, what is wrong with you? You know, what the hell are you doing, right? And I mean, family just acting a damn fool, and it's all attributed to uh, men's losing their mind, right, for fear of things coming upon the earth, all right, hearts failing, all right. Let's see. So, I mean, let's get that. That might be in the Apocrypha. Hold on. Luke 21:26. Men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And niggas are losing it, man. They don't, looking down the road, so many things are all happening at the same time. All right, people, they don't even, begin to know how to, the hell is this? How to deal with it, right? To deal deal with what is coming. All right, so I saw this. This is my boy Skeletor here, right, from Full Spectrum. Let's let him talk for a minute. Of course, there's a damn commercial. All right, so this is Full Spectrum Survival with my boy Skeletor. All right, his channel, December 12th, which was, I think today is either the 13th or the 14th. So a day ago. This is yesterday. And this guy's like a prepper, but he says some really smart things, right? Some spiritual things. And he makes a video every other day or every day, letting you know what's coming, what to expect. And he ain't in the truth, but he's bringing it out. So we'll listen to a couple of minutes of this, and we'll get back. We'll bring up some precepts, and we'll go ahead and close it out. So this is the title is "This is Bad." Economists say it will be worse next year. Next year is a couple of days away. We are on the border of extreme chaos. All right? We're in the last days started, right? 2,000 years ago when Yahushua came on the scene. The closer we get to the end of this thing, you can see it. We see all the signs, and people are out just doing some crazy shit. Let's listen to Skeletor. Salakia.
Yes. Economists and market, the worst is not behind us. Economists and market analysts around our country and around our world are saying that what lies ahead in the year 2022 is going to be worse than anything we experienced financially in 2020 or 2021. In fact, we just released a new Think Preparedness video where we had some disagreements between me and Canadian Prepper about the state of our capitalistic marketplace and what is happening. I strongly encourage you to go and watch that video. I'm going to leave a link down in the description box below. Now, these are healthy disagreements, and that brings up a good point. When you and your family, you and your group, or you and those who are surviving a disaster with you have disagreements, that doesn't mean that you're arguing. It doesn't mean that one of you has to get up and storm off.
It means that you don't have Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You don't have order. And see, these guys are going to get together. Oh, we're all preppers. We're all preppers. At one point, one nigga is going to pick up his gun and ammo and say, you know what, fuck you, and take the next guy down. Listen to a little more, and then I'll get that in the scripture.
It just means that you are looking at things from two different viewpoints or two different points of
Can two walk together lest they be agreed?
perception. I encourage you to go watch that video. I'm going to leave that link down in the description and let me know what you thought about that point. Paul wrote to us, greetings from Canada. At work, I had a conference call where we were told to get ready for sticker shocks on food prices in the year 2022. That's for cereal and other products. With the holidays coming, with Christmas coming, he says, my company canceled upcoming sales on certain Christmas dinner items due to supply chain issues. In short, get ready for higher prices during that time period. The inflation that households are actually experiencing is raging and well in excess of reported government statistics. That's according to Bill Ackman. He's an American investor. Many of you probably know him. He's a hedge fund manager and the founder and CEO of Pershing Square Capital Management. He says that if you look at rent and if you follow other economists who are looking at what people are actually paying, this isn't what the government tells you. This isn't what you read on some statistics report. If you look at the increases in the price of goods that people are paying, you see that we're already well into the double digits. Your grocery store bill might be up as high as 25%.
And everything. If rent is going up and food is going up and power, whatever you want to call it, energy, everything is going up. At what point are you can't keep up with the payments? This is why flash mobs, looting, shooting, it can only go in one direction. It's already started. Okay, going back to Homestead Heart, right? Who would have thought that she'd become famous in Israel right now, right? She's a prepper, all right. I deal with solar energy. That's how I found Homestead Heart and brought it out like that. But anyway, let's let Skeletor say a few more words here.
Depending on your purchase items. Your rent might be up 15%. Your insurance might be up 10 to 12%. Your electricity might be up 10%. Your gas might be up 30 to 50%. And when you put all these figures together, you see that we are in for a world of hurt. Ackman reminds us that the country's largest single-family landlords are reporting 17% year-over-year gains in rent. We have to ask ourselves, what is going to happen next year? That's what we talked about in the Think Preparedness video. What is going to happen next year? What's the year 2022 going to have in store for us? We talked about Omicron, whether it's a big deal or no big deal at all. We talked about the financial area. We talked about crime. And when these smash and grabs, these flash mobs stop going to the stores and they start going to your home, when they start following you home, or they look at your car and they say, you know what, let's not go to Best Buy. Let's go get this guy.
He's funny. All right. So he mentioned the O word, right? But that O word is not the last Greek letter in the Greek alphabet. Okay. The last letter in the Greek alphabet, right, describes Yahweh Shah. I am the Alpha and the O word, right? It just so happens that the last letter in the Greek alphabet is going to set off, right? I am legend. And they're telling you that. All right? So what will you do when that? See, the only what is it that the zombies, if you will, in I Am Legend, what were they afraid of? What would stop them? Well, that would be the light. Okay? They hated the light. They couldn't fight against the light. They couldn't bite against the light. They couldn't operate in the light. They can't get you if you're full of light. Okay? And that's this truth. Basically, you're protected. You're in the strong tower, if you will. All right, so let's get what do I want? I think we're going to second Ezra's. What is it? Oh, 6, yeah. Let's get this. Okay. Because Skeletor is going to fight with his friend. They're going to take Skeletor down, take all of his goods. All right. Let's start here. 2nd Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Right? And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. All right? Now here's Skeletor and his prepping buddies and his little group that he calls it. Right? Because they have no order. Right? They're not in the order. They're in a fraternal order of of Idumeans, and they don't have a chance. All right, they're out of order. All right. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. All right, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. All right. And those springs of fountain, that living water, is this truth. They don't have no truth. They don't have no order. This is the order. All right. And if you're not in it, you're gonna fight your brother. You're gonna fight your friend, your prepping buddy. Oh, between the two of us, no. Between the two of us, you guys are gonna kill each other. And then a man of the Lord is gonna stumble upon, as a pilgrim, he's gonna stumble upon the booty, right? So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close it. Hope that the elect were edified. With that, we can say shalom.